Okay. Ah, we can finally start, bro. Jesus Christ, it took a while. Oh, it's the sprint already. I forgot that shit. Oh my god. You already see quite some chaos in the back. I'm trying to send a live stream into the Discord. There we go. LWJ takes the lead in the back. We see quite some chaos going on. Poker Park and Vintage Control already having spun out. Vintage Control is actually driven in tier 1, so not an amazing start for him. Back to the start though, we see a lot of already quite a big gap between Clutch Reels and Dodo. I don't know how that happened. Mr. Siren has made up a lot of places. Ooh, we kind of spin there. Let's see, Bram Dodo has made up the most positions. He has been doing good. He did just get overtaken by Caprison, and he makes an amazing move by the Kick Sauber. Though Bram Dodo is not done yet, he is gonna send it up the inside. Happy Meal also wants to make profit of that. Here is a crazy fight going on, but it seems like Caprison keeps the lead of this race. Keeps the lead of those cars, because the lead is still in hand of LWJ. In the meantime, we see two cars pitting, Polly and Jens. I don't know what's going on there. Yo, Senna, that's good. Don't know what's going on there. Yeah, again, Bram Dodo, the most positions gained out of anyone. 12 positions in 2 laps. That is impressive. Meaning he started last. He's up into 13th. He is cooking. He is absolutely cooking. LWJ Damon is gone. Only Max could possibly stop him from winning. But the gap behind is just a tiny bit too big. Here we see Scorpion and Caprison going too wide. Caprison has been losing a bit of pace. He was fighting for P8. He is now down into P11. This is the battle we want to see. 2 Ferraris, a Red Bull and a McLaren. In real life you'll see this at the front, but right now it's happening in the middle mode. Jamairo is getting close. The Red Bull goes wide. Is Jamairo going to send it? He is going to send it. That's an insane move on Happy Meal, who also spins out. Jamairo now following Bram Dodo. Is he going to make the move? Yes, he is. Caprison retires in the pits. He was not feeling it anymore. Mr. Siren is about a 10th. Ooh, he went a bit wide there, giving the Aston Martin a chance to profit from that. Damon still going strong in the lead. He might be looking for the win today. He is on a decent bit of pace, that's for sure. Not a great day for Tier 3 Sauber. And it seems like Poker Park might also retire the car in the pit. Which is, yeah, it's not ideal. Vintage Control is also following that up. Not a great day at the office. In the meantime, the Aston Martin has been on some good pace. Though the Red Bull and the Ferrari went too wide. And CJ really lost some time because of that. This fight is absolutely crazy for P10, which isn't even points in sprint. Ooh! Polly gets pushed wide, sends it up the inside. The Ferrari and the Aston Martin not making contact. Here comes CJ down the inside of the Aston Martin, and the Aston Martin has to see the position, goes wide. Is he gonna block the Haas of Mr. Siren? Ooh, he goes into the wall. Might have thought that the Aston Martin might come back onto the track. The battle for P3 is also getting heated. Alta is out of the DRS zone of Dodo. So he might have just secured P3 with that. But then the battle for P4. 3 cars. Sorry, 4 cars. No, that's an AI that's far behind. Excuse me. We will most likely see an overtake going to happen. Clutch Reels onto Dodo. Who is going to come out on top? Dodo gets the inside line. But Clutch Reels easily gets past Ruffes. He also gets past, and that's a double overtake on Dodo. But here he comes for the double overtake on just 2 straights. Amazing move by the Ferrari. A very, very good job. Oh, we see a spin in the back at the chicane. That's Mr. Siren, aka Lucas. A bit unfortunate there. Oh, another Haas who... well, I don't really know what Vintage Control is doing right now. Mr. Siren also getting a time penalty. Not looking like an amazing sprint race for him. Happy Meal, is he going to try and send a move onto the Red Bull? Not yet. Maybe here though. I think he might be a little bit too far away. Ferrari versus Red Bull, you love to see it. Scorpion is close to the other Red Bull though. Issue is, he has a time penalty, and that is not exactly simply lovely. Ruffes gets a time penalty. He does go up into P3, but Alta will still keep that P3 considering the time penalty Ruffes has just gotten. He is not using DRS. Clutch Reels might be able to profit from that. He was looking down the inside, but he didn't make the move stick. Ooh, he goes quite wide. Is Alta forgetting to use his DRS, or what's going on here? Let's look at the leader then, Damon. Half the race done, and he is still leading. He started first, and he still is first. That's what you call a dominant performance. Max is trying to come back, but he just can't seem to get the pace to get closer. Happy Meal and CJ fighting. CJ has a bit of damage. He's going to squeeze the Ferrari wide. Oh, that is a bit of a dirty move by CJ there. Simply just punted the Ferrari off, and that is not exactly very nice of him. Here comes Jens on the outside of Dodo, and Dodo just cedes the position. Bram Dodo now gets a penalty. And so does CJ. There's a lot of penalties going around in the sprint race. This is... oh, actually no. The Mercedes of Clutch Reels is getting close to Alta. Is he going to go for a move already? Yes, he is. Down the inside. That's a beautiful send. Will he keep it? No, it seems like Alta will keep the position on the outside. Of course, he will get a better exit, but he takes the curb a bit too hard, and that's a very toxic curb. Now, can Clutch Reels profit off of that poor exit from the Alpine? He uses ERS. He gets pushed a little bit wide. Door shut by the Alpine. But he goes wide again. The Alpine seems to be struggling a lot. Clutch Reels tries to get past. He's going to send one down the inside. Alta tries to go for a switchback, but he can't quite make it. Clutch Reels up into P4. RB's close behind the Aston Martin of Polly. Ooh, Kippengamer goes a little bit wide there. He might have just lost DRS because of that. 9/10, it's gonna be close. I think he will keep it for the moment. Dodo now gets a penalty. That doesn't help his race. Clutch Reels has been passed by Alta and Jamairo, it seems. Jamairo on a crazy run. 11 positions gained. We call him the GOAT for a reason, of course. Richie now gets a penalty. A lot of penalties today, Jesus. Jamairo getting very close to Alte. He is already up his bumper. Is he gonna be able to make the move? He's gonna be forced the long way around. Alte will definitely defend to keep P4. Jamairo goes off track, gets a penalty. And Alte gets the position back as well. And here comes Tweaky Scorpion, who's gotten past Clutch Reels without my consciousness. And he just takes Jamairo as well, and he says, thank you. I will oh no, that is unfortunate. I might have just given him the commentator's curse there. That is a very sad way to go for Tweaky Scorpion, who made up a lot of positions there. Jamairo might have gotten damage from that. He is out of the fight for P4 now. And it's back with the two that were fighting for P4. Reels and Alte. The Red Bulls have now caught up to Jamairo. Is CJ gonna send one down the inside? No, he will wait for now. Which I think is the smart decision. Yes, Jamairo does have damage. So the move should not be too hard for CJ. Jamairo is really struggling. CJ's gonna try down the inside already. That is a very audacious move. And he gets past. Bit of an interesting place to try it, but it worked out. So yeah, why not? In the meantime, back to the battle for P4. Clutch Reels down the inside once again. Alte is gonna have to cede position. Is he gonna go for the switchback? Yes, he is. He goes for another one, but that was a bit too much of, yeah, good luck needed. Reels keeps the position nicely, but we all know how badly this DRS straight is. Very long, and you don't really need much top speed to just get past, even if you know, even if the car ahead of you has a lot more top speed. There is a yellow flag. That is a RB. Dodo Sovet spins out. Very unfortunate. Jamairo was looking to send one down the inside of CJ. Even though he's damaged, Jamairo seems to be keeping up quite well. Happy Meal now gets a penalty. He could have finished ahead of Bram, but he could have finished ahead of the entire top 6, 7, 8. But that penalty just ruins that chance. Kippengamer also gets a penalty. Jesus Christ, guys. Keep it inside the white lines. Alte now is going to send it around the outside. Clutch Reels gets the inside. This is the last lap of the race. This is a battle we want to see. Alte is still behind. The cars behind, though, are getting quite close. Is CJ going to be able to pull the train into a position where they can fight for P4 or 5 as well? I don't think they'll be able to. They are quite far away. Alte gets a penalty, and that might be his race ruined there. Clutch Reels will be looking to get P4 here. Oh no! Max completely ruins his race there. He's lucky that Ruffus has a penalty, so he will keep the position. Polly DNFs on the final lap, guys. Jesus Christ, this race is crazy. But all eyes on P1 as Damon has led every single lap of the sprint race and wins the Australian Grand Prix. But look at this train. Look at all this chaos. Clutch Reels is going to come out on top and get P4. Tiger finishes second and Ruffy's third. Wow! Too wide. Up to the line. Jamairo will get P5. Clutch Reels P4. Jamairo P5. Dodo P6. Alte P7. Very disappointing. Happy Meal 9th. Look at that. Jens, because he didn't get a penalty, finished P5. All because he didn't get a penalty. CJ gets 10th, and like Happy Meal, falls just outside of the points. Kippengamer, Dodo, Richie, Siren, Polly, Vintage Control are the rest of the result. Actually, no, Polly DNF'd. He will be getting overtaken by Vintage Control, who I think is in AI mode. But yeah, very unfortunate for Polly, who DNF'd on the final lap of the race. Was looking at points as well. It just wasn't meant to be. Very dominant performance from Damon, who led every lap of the race and won that race. Outstanding performance. It's what you love to see, guys. It's absolutely what you love to see. It was good, Lucas. Bit of an unfortunate race there with the spin. So once again, Damon, Max, Rufus, Reels, Jens, Jamairo, Bram and Alte are the point scorers today. Happy Meal and CJ round off the top 10. But it will not matter, as the sprint race only gives the top 8 points. Top 10 will not matter today. On to qualifying we go. We will get a nice lap 1 of a race with everyone DNFing probably. Always fun to see. Yeah, on to qualifying. Was good kick, was good. We are lining up on the grid. Who have I gotten my money on to win this race and win qualifying? I think I'm gonna go for a Damon Grand Slam. Sprint race, qualifying, and the race. It's not exactly a Grand Slam, but like Damon seemed to show real good pace today. That there is a good chance that other people weren't really able to show it, considering the fact that they got stuck in the DRS train. Dodo will impress everyone. We'll have to see. Jamairo got a bit unlucky there. What a sprint. Ryan cooking? Nah, you are wrong. Yeah, lap 1. We will see some crashes. This is going to be fun. Of course, everyone is forced to retire so we can get into qualifying. This is the most fun shit, yo. Red Bull vlog. Oh, this is always lovely to see. Yeah, for the people that don't know, in JSR, when there's a sprint weekend, you are forced to retire after the sprint, so we can get into qualifying. And this is the result of that. Yeah, it's interesting, to say the least. We see some people... Alte seems to be taking this race quite serious still. No, there he goes. He might just retire. A bunch of people still have to retire. Oh, there they go. Just the last few people, guys, come on. There's always some, guys, there's always some. Oh, there, there goes Siren. Oh my god. Absolutely smashed it. Jamairo, the DNFs. Pokepark tries to, but isn't able to. He hasn't even lost his entire front wing. Oh, don't tell me these guys are an AI. Come on, Alte, come on. Use your brain. Come on. They're just lining up behind the safety car acting like nothing happened. When in reality, what the hell happened there? What the fuck? There's always some, guys, there's always some. Come on, guys. All Pokepark needs to do is retire because AI won't be able to continue. I think he just retired. He is still going. Come on. We had the exact same issue in Tier 1. Though I feel like Poke Park should know. I feel like he, out of everyone, should know. Oh, there he goes. Alright. Fair enough. Took a while, but we got there in the end. An FIA member is already complaining that there's 4 tickets already. That is crazy. Those take quite a while. Oh, you love me more, keeping me from home. All right. Finally, we are gonna be going into qualifying. Holy shit, he is, bro. All tickets are against me. That's crazy. What? Speak Dutch, then you're a Gaylord. What? Nah, I keep speaking English then, bro. But there's a lot of English people in there, I feel like. So, yeah. See, it's not that much, but yeah, I don't really care. Guys, just win Australian Tier 1, man. Just become that guy to win Australian Tier 1, bro. Only the best of the best can do that. Why is nobody fangirling for me? That's a good question. You want fans that admire you like Lando Norris, you know? I wouldn't even want that, bro. I would not want that. Oh, Weekend, bro. I've never been happier with Weekend. I've not been able to sleep. What do you think about Happy Meal? He seemed to have decent pace. Decent pace. Damon needs to get into a car. Right, entering quali, finally. Took a while. Sleepy Ryan, yeah, I am. Happy Meal's good, but Dodo's Hoved is so much better. Yeah, my goat is Jamairo, bro. For sure. Jamairo is the goat of F1. Like you got esports. No, you got proper leagues. Then you got esports, and then you got Jamairo. There's a reason that no teams that like talking about Red Bull and shit don't sign Jamairo. It's because he will cook the entire grid, and they don't want that to happen. My goat might be Dodo. It's actually F3. Yeah, but Jamairo is being nerfed. You know that, right? Jamairo isn't allowed to show his true pace. Help me. Yeah, it seems like you got a fangirl, Dodo. Mr. Sean the fucking sheep. Right, yeah, let's wait until the first car goes out. So we can finally actually talk and shit. Oh, fuck me, man. Readied up without me? Damn, bro. That's crazy. Do I have you added? I don't think I do. Jamairo pole incoming? Yeah, I'm calling it as well. Jamairo should be on pole. No, I don't have you, bro. Yes! The first car, Mr. Siren, we're gonna be watching his lap. First car priorities. My top 3 prediction for qualifying. I think P1 will be CJ. He is a decently quick driver and in a decent esports team, so who knows. And then P2 I'm going for Damon. He was showing real good pace in the sprint. And then P3 Jamairo. I think that's a valid prediction. And then P4 Dodo, just for the fangirl and the Right, Lucas is getting ready to do his lap. His debut in JSR. Off he goes then. Nearing turn 1. Takes it quite well. Bit wide. He is spamming his DRS. I don't know what kind of strategy this is. I think he might be saying hi to me or something. That seemed pretty quick. He's already very much down on his ERS. You don't love to see that. He is already completely burned through his ERS, which is not ideal. Okay, he's actually pressed his DRS once now. Into the last sector. Actually takes that corner better than me somehow. Onto the finish line to set a 19.4. Red Bull's up next. Can I find him in time? Yes, I can. CJ goes around 3 seconds quicker. bit of a skill gap between these drivers. Richie goes P2, 17.5. Twinkie Scorpion P3, 18.1. There's an RB, Dodo, he goes P4, 18.7. I was gonna say the tier 1 pole time, but I don't think it's very fair to be comparing those times. Kippen Gamer goes P6 with a 25.4. That is not ideal. Ruffus goes pole with a 16.4. That's a decent lap. Don't think that vintage control lap was a valid one. Jens is being held up a tiny bit by Alte. Actually, that might actually help him. He will get slipstream. This could help him. Will he go up to the top 3? He will. That's P3. Purple sector 3 doesn't surprise me. Up next is a McLaren. Jamaro pits. Caprison up towards the line. He is going to set a P2 lap. That is very good. Max goes P5. 16.9. Vintage control. Mr. Siren is on another lap. Ooh, that's a little bit wide. It's not invalidated. The game is giving him a chance to continue. He's definitely saving a bit more ERS, which is a lot better. I think he might need to fix his settings. He seems to be shaking a lot with his controller, I suppose. This definitely looks like controller gameplay. He just needs some better settings so he can drive a bit smoother, because it's not looking very smooth at the moment. He cuts his lap off. Reels, no, that's not who's on a lap. There's a Mercedes, that's Max. I think he might be pitting though. He is going to pit. Who is up next? I think that's everyone done. No, Twinkie Scorpion. Is he going for a lap? No. That was interesting. CJ retired. I think he might be happy with P3 for now, though a lot of people are going to be able to improve. I don't know what the thought process was behind retiring. Let's watch with Reels then, the only one actually doing a lap. It says he did a purple sector 2, which is very good. Let's get this up, as usually helps. Seems to be quite quick. Entering the penultimate corner and now the ultimate corner. Final corner, whatever. Up towards the line. He will set a 17.4. Good enough for P7. Dodo Soved. We will watch him for Sean the Sheep in the chat. Into turn 1. Didn't look too shabby. Good cornering there. What will he set in sector 1? It will be a 26.1. He is almost 3/10 up on his time, which wouldn't put him up on his position yet, but 3/10 in just sector 1. Who knows what he might find in sector 2 and 3. 2 won't be that much of a difference. It is 3.5 10, so he has definitely gained a bit. Sector 3 is usually where the most time is being able to be found. This corner very difficult to get right. He does seem to be getting it right though. Up towards the corner, which is very toxic. Takes it quite nicely into the penultimate corner. Onto the final corner. Where is Dodo Sovet going to put his RB? He is going to burn through all of the RS up towards the line. It is going to be an 18-2, and that is not an improvement for position. It is an improvement on time, but it's, yeah, again, not an improvement on position. Damon is on a lap. Yeah, he seems to be a very quick driver. I think Tier 3 is not the one for him. Just judging him off of his driving style and the way he's driving, he is a very good driver. Too good for Tier 3, that's for sure. Up towards the line, Damon will be setting a 16.5, which is good enough for P2. Very good lap. Rufus still in P1, who is now also on a lap. Current pole sitter, we will be watching him. Yeah, he seems to be very quick as well. Maybe a bit too quick for Tier 3 as well, but we will see. Now he takes that very well. It was actually invalidated. Who is up next? Alte. Ooh. Took that curve a bit too hard. Where is Alte gonna go? It's gonna be a 17.7, good enough for P10. Who is next? It seems to be a Sauber. Is that Capra-Sun on a lap? It is. He is almost 3/10 up on his time. That is going to be a banger of a lap. Where is Capra-Sun gonna go? He will be going pole position with a 16.2, and that's an outstanding lap by the Kick Sauber driver. Mr. Siran has retired. Did he collide with one of the drivers? That's the question. I have no idea. Very good lap by the Kick Sauber, I must say. Ferrari up next, Rufus. I don't know why he did... Is he doing another lap? Oh well. I guess we'll be watching... No, wait. Jamairo's up first. He is going to set a 16.5. Good enough for P4. Not a bad lap whatsoever. Sherko up towards the line. Where is he going to go? It's looking quite fast. A 16.4. Good enough for P3. Very decent lap. You'd love to see it. Kick Sauber up next. It's going to be Poke Park. I think he is the only one on an actual lap. Let's have a look. No, Gibbon Gamer is also on a lap. Scorpion is not. Where is Gibbon Gamer gonna go? Oh, gravel? Damn. That's unfortunate. Gibbon Gamer through the final corner. Where is he going to go? Burn through his ERS. Up towards the line. It is good enough for P11. Ferrari is on a lap. He is improving by a big margin. Where is he gonna go? He is gonna go pole position with a 16.0, and that's an outstanding lap by the Ferrari. That is everyone's lap done, so we're gonna be watching Poke Park, who is on a flying lap. Kick Sauber in the fight for the WCC, I think, in Tier 3. Capra-Sun is up there. Will Poke Park be able to do the same though? That's the question. I have no bias towards Kick Sauber, guys. Don't worry. Up towards the line, Poke Park isn't going to be up there in the top 5, but he is going to go P12. Decent lap for Poke Park. Twinkie Scorpion improving by 3/10, which would put him all the way up to P9. Is he going to be able to find some time in the final sector to go up even more? Twinkie Scorpion is gonna burn through his ERS, which is a lot. Where is he gonna go? Up towards the line. It's P9, like I predicted. Very close to P8 though. Who's that? Ferrari? That's Rufus. Vintage Control seems to be... No, he's not on a lap. And then a Kick Sauber, yeah. Okay, so... That means... No, actually, wait. Clutch Reels. Is this a lap? Let's have a look at the sector time. It is! He is up by 2/10. We will be watching him. Actually, is Tweaky Scorpion on a lap? No, I don't think he is. No, he's not. Okay. Clutch Reels into the fast chicane. Very difficult corner to get right. Bit wide on the first entrance, but it is still looking quite good. Into the final sector we go. Actually, it was already the final sector, but like the final part of the track. That's what I should be saying. Clutch Reels into the penultimate corner, into the final corner. He has 40% of ERS left. He's going to be able to burn all the way towards the finish line. Where is he going to go? It's going to be P10. Was that an improvement? I am not sure. Dodo Sovet, 4/10 up. It's looking quite good. Is he going to be able to find a final bit of time in the final few corners? Dodo Sovet through the final corner. It's going to burn through his ERS. Where is he going to go? It's going to be P13. Clutcher is not on a lap. He did improve somehow. Richie is on a lap. Almost 3/10 up. Would put him up to P10. Will he be able to find some time in the final sector to possibly go up even higher? Bit of a bad exit there. Does take that corner brilliantly. Better than some tier 1 drivers. Me. Into the final corner. Where is Richie gonna go? It is going to be P10. Like I predicted. 2,000 off of P9. Who is 8,000 off of P8. Interesting 8, 9, 10 situation there. Damon is on a lap. Is Kippengamer or Dodo on a lap? No. Kippengamer is... No, never mind. Let's watch Damon then. Into the final section of the track. Takes up very well. Damon, a very quick driver as it seems. Is he going to be able to mingle for P1 pole position up towards the line? It is going to be P1 with 3,000 of a second. And that is an outstanding job by the Red Bull driver who goes provisional pole. Let's have a look. Who could be on a lap? Max could be. Richie, no. Kip, no. Alta, no. Okay, so Max is the only one on a lap right now. We're gonna be watching with him. Seemed to be decent sector 1. He is up by 2.8 tenths, which would put him up 2 positions. But there's a lot of the track left. Is he going to be able to improve? Is it going to be worse? We don't know. We're going to find out right now. Max, 4/10 up. He might actually be able to mix into the top 5. Would be an outstanding job from the Mercedes driver. He's going to have to find some time in sector 3 though. Gets a decent exit. Doesn't take the curve, which is a good thing. Ooh, bit wide there. Gonna cost him a little bit of time. Max into the final corner, onto the main straight, is going to go P4 with a very, very, very decent lap. There is an RB going first. Kippengamer. There's a Ferrari very close behind him, and that means that is Rufus because he's the only Ferrari on track. Dirty air might cost him a little bit though. Is he gonna be able to get into P1, Ruffus? That's the question. Gonna watch Kippengamer first. Into the final corner. He will give Ruffus some slipstream, which is very nice. Ruffus goes pole by 3/10. Amazing lap. Sergio can't improve. Pokepark. Sorry, that wasn't Pokepark. That was Caprason who goes P3. Pokepark is done. Tweaky Scorpion. What is he going to do? Wow, that Aston Martin. Yeah, didn't seem like that car was quite healthy. Tweaky Scorpion up towards the line. Stays P9. Jens is done as well, and that for you was qualifying, ladies and gentlemen. What a quite exciting session, I must say. I enjoyed that one. Oh, I just disconnected my headphones. Give me a second. Roughest pole position by 3.8 heads. Very dominant lap. Damon P2, Caprason P3, Max P4, Sherco P8, 5. I saw 08, that's why I said P8. Don't judge me. Jamairo P6, CJ P7, who DNF'd quite early in the session. Jens P8, Tweaky Scorpion P9, and Richie P10. Not exactly what I predicted. Damon was close, I suppose. But the rest I wasn't quite correct with. A bit unfortunate. I mean, I'm eating a nice thing to keep me awake a bit. We're gonna be waiting for all the players to get ready. And then we will be watching the lights. Here we are for the race. It is lights out and away we go. Who gets a good start? From the front two. It seems to be Damon, who's instantly alongside. But Ruffs keeps the position very close there. Is there any chaos in the back? Doesn't seem to be. Seems like everyone got through cleanly, which isn't that common, although Clutch Reels sends an interesting send. CJ gets absolutely done for there. Mr. Siren around the outside of Clutch Reels. Ooh, he has to go a bit wide there, and that will cost him some positions. Oh! He collides with Pokepark. What the hell is going on, ladies and gentlemen? And Vintage spins out. Top 3 going strong. Jamairo up into P4. Dodo already gets a 3-second penalty. It's lap 1. How does that happen? Let's have a look at the position changes. And Alta has gained the most this race. And the people that have lost the most are CJ and Sherco. You're not outstanding. As talking about Alta, he goes a bit wide there. And his teammate is able to capitalize from that. Ruffus still going strong in P1, but Damon is close, and he has not. He doesn't have DRS. Never mind. Next race you have DRS. My bad. My bad. The Alpines are going crazy. No, excuse me. It's the Mercedes. Almost got the move done. But this is the battle we want to see. The Red Bull has 3 tenths towards the Ferrari, but he will be getting DRS. DRS has been turned on. Is he going to go for the move already, or is he going to wait for the next race? He is going around the outside. Ruffus is going to have to see the position, and he doesn't have DRS. Will Caprizon be able to capitalize from that? I don't think he will. He's a bit too far away. He got very close, but not close enough. The top 6 in a little DRS trade with quite a big gap to P7. Top 6, also all different cars. This is the battles you love to see as Kippengamer either spins or had a collision with Siren. I have no idea. Rufus is gonna try and send it down the inside. That's a difficult move to pull off. Now Caprizon will have a better exit. Is he gonna be able to do something? Actually, Jamairo might be able to get into the mix. He's gonna try and go around the outside. It's just not gonna happen. Ooh, he had to go, holy, what an interesting move. Almost gets it done though. Max is now very close and he has maximum ERS while Jamairo only has 30. Is Max going to be able to pull something off on this straight? He gets a good exit. Jamairo is going to have to defend for his life. Max isn't using his ERS yet. He doesn't think he has to. He's got the DRS. He's going to be forced the long way around. Rufus goes down the inside of Damon, who keeps the position. He does go a bit wide though. That will probably be his first warning. Amazing battling here from the top 6, ladies and gentlemen. This is a very exciting race. So in the meantime, Sherko is going to try and go the long way around Valter. He does go the long way around and he gets the move done. Didn't leave much space, but you know, if it works, I guess. Kippengamer is going past Mr. Siren with a nice dive bomb down the inside. Ooh, Mr. Siren almost spins there. Damon has actually been passed by Rufus. Jamairo already gets a penalty. That's not going to help his race. Is he going to set a move on Caprizon? He's going to be forced a long way around once again through this corner. Caprizon keeps the position. Keeps it tight and neat. Still the top 6 going strong. The Mercedes and Williams are just saving ERS. They know they don't have to fight. Rufus has used quite a lot. Damon has got an almost full tank. Is Damon going to be able to do something again? He's only a 10th down and the DRS hasn't even started yet. It's just started. Damon down the outside. Rufus just hasn't got a chance, has he? Caprizon goes for the move as well. Ooh, he does almost lose it on the exit there. But Rufus doesn't have DRS. Caprizon will have the inside line, and that's the line you want to have, or is it? Rufus around the outside. What a move by the Ferrari without DRS. And now Jamairo also got into the mix. Couldn't quite make the move happen. Max is almost out of the DRS. He's definitely at a moment somewhere. Williams has spun out. That's Sherko. Unfortunate. Clutch Reels is very close to Alto. Is Alto going to be able to pull up a move? Alto pulls towards the inside. Reels has an easy move using DRS around the outside. But this battle, ladies and gentlemen, it's one of the craziest battles you'll see in a long time. Though nothing beats F122 JSR Tier 2. Only real ones know. On Australia as well. That was one of the craziest races that's ever happened. Australia is always fun. Should be on every calendar. It's one of the most fun races of all time in my opinion. As in the meantime, Poke Park has spun out again and it's a race to forget for the Kick Sauber driver. Rufus, is he close enough to make a move on Damon? He has a lot of overspeed. He goes down the inside. Damon has the outside line though, and he keeps the position using a better exit. Now Caprizon, with a lot more ERS, is close to Rufus. Is he going to be able to pull off a move? Kept it revving quite long, and oh wow, Caprizon. I mean, Poke Park is still stuck there. He is lapped. On lap 6, Max gets fastest lap of the race. He's got some pace. Damon gets pushed wide by Rufus, who gets past. Caprizon tries. He gets forced onto the grass. He is going to send it down the inside though. Caprizon onto Damon. Is he going to make the move stick? Oh, he gets pushed very wide by Damon there. Very hard racing here. And this might cause Rufus to get out of the DRS zone, as in the meantime Jamairo is going around the outside, he hits the gravel, and he, oh, that's a very unstable release. Damon gets a penalty. And now Max into P3. What is this race, ladies and gentlemen? Absolute banger of a race for the moment. Crazy fighting, but the top two might be gone right now. Tiger Chen Max is gonna have to pull back a lot of time. As Alta got close to clutch reels, couldn't get the move done. Ooh, it's gonna be very close to DRS. As in the meantime, Poker Park has another spin, and it's really, really bad from the Kick Sauber driver. Caprison knows he has better pace. He wants to try and stick in that DRS of the cars ahead. At this rate, I am not sure if they will be able to actually know. Max has made up the time that he needed to, and is back in the fight for the lead. As Jamairo is gone. He was in the top 6, and this has caused Jens to be out of the DRS of the top 4. The top 4 completely separated from the rest of the grid. And you can't have a race with Jamairo in it without a moment like this, let's be real. It's always Jamairo, guys, come on. Damon was looking to go for a move. He's gonna wait it out. Jamairo retires. That's an interesting place to do so. I think that might have been on purpose. That was very interesting. As the entire top 4 pits in tier 1. Oh, Damon! That is not ideal, mate. That is not ideal whatsoever. Poker Park now retires, and that caused a virtual safety car to come out. This is not what you usually see. Lap 7 pitting. I think tier 1 went lap 9. Damn, Jamairo just said he spun. Very unfortunate. Mr. Siren is unsure if he should pit or not. He decides to stay out. And he, wow. I think he might be sleeping. He is up to P10. As Tweaky Scorpion has pitted quite early. But who knows? Who knows? It might work out. Some people have stayed out. This involves the people of Alta, Clutch, and Richie. But the thing you see now is that Max, who was driving behind Rufus, it now got 2 slower cars ahead of him on older tires. Is Rufus going to be able to drive away as there's an Aston Martin ahead of him? Richie, who completely messes up his exit of the virtual safety car. Rufus is gone. He's in P1. Clutch reels gets sent wide. He lets his teammate pass. Makes sense. Doesn't have to defend. Damon is sending it down the inside. Very difficult part of the track to do so. Ooh, he almost spins out there. He does get a nice switchback. Is he going to be able to make it stick? He's going to have to use a lot of slipstream, a lot of ERS. He's not going to... Wow. Clutch reels has a lot of top speed. This race is absolutely crazy, ladies and gentlemen. We've now officially got a mix of very fast cars on fresh tires who are currently fighting with cars that were originally behind the... Oh my god! Oh my word! What's happened there? Holy shit! Bro, I'm not even joking, I got jump scared from that. Wow! Let's look at that in the replay. I got my phone here. Wow. That was absolutely crazy. Damon got damage. And it seems to me that Damon's race is officially over. He's gonna have to do a lot to stay in the DRS here. Did he get it? Did he not get it? It doesn't matter. He decides to pit, and Damon's race has been completely turned upside down. Very unfortunate for the Red Bull driver, who was having a very good race. Max is now gone off the slower cars. Caprizon is going to have to make up a lot of time, even though he's still behind those slower cars. Alta and Richie are fighting, causing Caprizon to not be able to pass them. Or is he going to do it down here? This is an interesting place to do so, but he makes it. Ooh, well, interesting. Don't know whose fault that was. I am not the FIA, thankfully, so I am not the one to judge. But now it's Caprizon's moment to capitalize. He's already going to do it. Alta got some damage and he gets the move done. And now Caprizon needs to hunt towards Max, who doesn't seem to have the pace to keep up with Rufus. And as it stands, Rufus is going to be taking the checkered flag today. Very good race he's had, qualified on pole, and will probably win this race today as well. I mean, in the back, Polly is close to CJ. I think, no, these are AI. I was commentating AIs fighting. In all honesty, really, oh, no, actually, no. Here, Alta gets past Richie, who spins out. Richie completely messes up his race as well. And Jens, who was actually one of the drivers in the original top 5, is very close to Alta now. And he might just think about taking over that P4 position, which would be a very good result for the Williams driver. He gets close, he's gonna get DRS. And surprise, surprise, he gets past without any sort of difficulties. Now officially the grid is very far away from each other. The only battle we've got going on right now is between P8, P9 and P10. Twinkie Scorpion is going long way around of the Williams driver Shurko. Gets moved on. Of course, it's a double detection zone, so he's gonna get another bit of DRS. No need for defense now, because he doesn't have to. Gippen Gamer almost dropped now. And F1 24 really is a game where you want to stay in the DRS, especially on a track like Australia, excuse me. Ooh, Dodo almost spins out. That might give Damon a chance to come back. And Damon is hungry. Damon is angry. Damon is already going for the move. Not a single bit of difficulties. What a move. He sets the fastest lap of the race. He has the pace. But his race got completely turned upside down. Richie gets another 3-second penalty. Caprizon doesn't have the pace I was expecting him to. Max is actually keeping up on a consistent level with Rufus, which is very interesting to see. Because in the meantime, there is yellow flags. It might be Richie once again. It definitely was Richie. Shurko on Twinkie Scorpion. Is he going to get the position back? Yes, he is. Simple move. He didn't even have to send a proper dive. Mr. Siren gets another penalty. Max now gets a penalty. That doesn't help his race. Really doesn't. His pace is good though. And he's got a very good level of ERS. He might be able to close down the gap to Ruffies on a slow way. He now overtakes, I think that's Mr. Siren. No, that is vintage control. And Max got DRS. And it's a double detection zone, so that is quite a few temps probably gained on Ruffy's just because he got a free set of DRS, which is very nice. Really helps his race there. But yeah, again, the only battle going on is right here. Shuriko and Tweaky are the people that are giving us the action today. Shuriko down the inside, gets the move done. Classic DRS games. No difficulties there whatsoever. Max is doing interesting tactics with his ERS. He really doesn't want to use it. Now, if you were actually gaining on the Ferrari, I'd say go on, you know. Keep the ERS down. Get close. He does get another bit of DRS, which is definitely going to help him. But Max is really cautious in the way he uses his ERS. Which is valid, but it is interesting. Ooh. Bit difficult on the exit there. The gap has now been dropped to 2.5 seconds. Damon gets another time penalty. That is officially a 13-second time penalty for Damon. Actually, no, it's only a 3-second time penalty, as he, of course, got that 10-second remove when he had to pit for a new front wing. Still with the fastest lap. Damon is cooking. Let him cook. In all honesty, Damon, even though his race was really looking very bad, he is back in the points and fighting up towards P8 probably. Possibly even being able to get back to P6 if he has the pace. Richie gets another penalty. He is consistently getting penalties. Wow, Kipper Gamer goes defensive on a car that's way faster than him. Interesting tactics. If I was Kipper Gamer, I would just let him by and, you know, abuse the fact that you got DRS. Stay behind him and let him drag you with. Then you could possibly go for a move on Alta. It's already not seeming likely though. Damon has insane pace. Oh, commentator's curse, but what a save by Kipper Gamer. Actually, amazing save. He, yeah, I don't know how he kept that on the track. Damon in the DRS of Alta. Alta hasn't been having the best of pace this race. Neither is he right now. Is Damon already going to be able to get past? He uses ERS. He gets the door shut on him. But he's going to go the long way around the outside. Bit of wheel banging. They're still side by side. Alta. Oh no. Oh, this is complete bullshit. Alta ruins Damon's race. And that is very unfortunate for the Red Bull driver. I was liking the way Damon was driving, but luck is not on his side. In the meantime, Jens has gotten past Caprison. Caprison is not on pace in the race. DRS will definitely help him though. He decides to stay behind, wait it out. The race is long. I think Jens actually went into the pits a lot later than the actual top 4, which might explain his pace. Jens is cooking. Top 3 right now. He is doing a good job. Caprison doesn't even seem to be able to keep up. Already dropped to almost 8 tenths. DRS will really have to help Caprison here. As in the meantime, Reels has gotten passed by Tweaky and Shuriko. Kippengamer gets a penalty. Not that it will really matter. How is Vintage Control driving tier 1? I'm genuinely wondering. Vintage Control does not really have pace. Kippengamer gets a 10-second penalty for driving too fast in the pit lane. Yeah, you don't really want to do that, do you? Damon, back on the hunt, is gonna go around the outside. Dodo decides to just let him pass. He knows that Damon is the faster driver at the moment. He knows that Damon is gonna be able to drag him with towards Alta. Excuse me, towards Richie. The thing I do know, I think Damon is gonna want to get revenge on Alta. You do not want to see those two drivers together. Dodo is low on ERS already. I don't think he's gonna even try to go for the move. He just wants to get dragged with. Make sure he stays in the DRS. Which is usually a good thing to do if you know that you don't really have the pace. Mr. Zero gets another penalty. Ooh, he might have already been dropped 8/10. I think it should be enough to keep him in the DRS zone. But for how long is the question, because Damon is on an absolute rampage. Dodo got two ghost cars that do pop up at the exact wrong moment. Because Damon is... Ooh, he gets a snap of oversteer. And again, he might be able to get some DRS now. I don't think he did. Capricorn very close to Jens, and he gets past Jens. Capricorn back on some decent pace. His tires took a while to warm up apparently. He also got DRS for the second straight, which is interesting. But this is the man we want to be watching. Damon is on insane pace. Damon is gaining every single corner on the car ahead. He's not gaining every single corner in the car behind though, as Jericho goes for the move and gets past Damon. This is interesting. Richie gets another time. Wait, I can actually check that. 21 seconds. Wow. Richie is not cooking. Damon is on 6. I actually thought he was on 3. Dodo is on 6. Clutch is on 9. Gamer is on 16. Siren is on 9. So our top 3 people with penalties are Richie, Kippengamer, and a tied third for Clutch and Siren. The rest are, I mean, 3 seconds isn't horrific. I think 3 seconds is fair. Let's have a look. Okay. This is interesting. Shurko is on 1 lap fresh mediums. That is why he had the pace that he has at the moment. Is Damon able to stick in the DRS? He just about seems to be, as in the meantime, a car has coming out. That is a Haas, I think, of Vintage Control. As Shurko has now escaped DRS
from Damon. This is really the only battle we've got going on right now. Caprison against Jens in the battle for the podium in these final few laps. Well, I could read it out, but it's not really a surprise anymore at this point. Ooh, Caprison, don't do that, my friend, don't do that. He is... wow. Is he low on fuel? That's the question. Because he is lifting quite a lot. Maybe that's why his pace hasn't been as good this race. Lifting and coasting, lifting and coasting. This is interesting though. We've got two Red Bull and Aston Martins, both in the same order behind each other. Two of them are AI, but these two are on an actual battle. Although Richie has already been dropped, I think. He will get DRS twice. Of course, Damon might just be a little bit too quick for him. Actually, wait. What is Damon doing here? He was right here. Has Damon had a moment once again fucking his race up? I think he might have. It's the race leader who's been having a dominant performance. It's just chilling. He's not led every race lap of this race, but he has been leading for at least 90%. Rough as F1, make your move to tier 2, my friend. Tier 3 is not for him. He is on insane pace. And this will definitely help Ferrari in their fight against Kick Sauber for the constructors. As this happens as well, he will probably get DRS. He does get DRS, just about. Wow. That is some of the craziest things I've ever seen. I don't know if that was purposely timed or if it was just luck. But getting some free DRS from back markets is never an issue. Talking about issues, we've not had a single safety car this race. We've had a virtual safety car, yeah, but not an actual one. Actually thinking about it, I think Damon might have pitted for new tires. Yes, he is on softs, as he just sets the new fastest lap of the race. I think it was already belonging to his name, so was there really a reason? I don't know. Alta gets a penalty. All I know is that Damon is gonna have to get close to Alta ahead. And Damon wants to get close to Alta ahead because we both know what Alta did to Damon's race. And I don't think that when Damon arrives, he's gonna keep it as clean as you're supposed to. But we will see when we get there. British control is kind of in the middle of this entire thing. But it doesn't matter, as Damon has now entered the DRS zone of Alta, who actually goes wide there. Alta is on insane pace. Damon is though. Damon got DRS on Alta, and this is a battle we really want to see, ladies and gentlemen. into turn 1. Already on way better pace. Is he gonna do it here? Or is he gonna wait until the next DRS straight? Alta isn't even gonna defend it, or is he? Ooh! Alta got some damage actually. Ooh! Damon almost spins. Is there some Mercedes going slow? I don't hold as Tiger Gen Max. I think that's clutch reels. No. No. I think it was Max. It definitely was Max. He is now 13 seconds behind the leader. That is not ideal, my friend. Damon around the outside of Alta. Is he gonna make the move? He absolutely does. And he gets past for the first time in a very long time up against Alta. Oh, wow. Alta just quickly used Damon as brakes. That is interesting. And, wow, Alta is yeah, not happy with Damon, I think. Wouldn't surprise me if he's gonna send one down the inside. Yes, he is. Won't be able to make much use of it. And that is Alta's chance at getting back at Damon over. This is most certainly a... No, it's not yet a second gap. But I think through this corner, having front wing damage will cost you, and it did. I think he lost out on DRS by a single thousandth of a second. Yep, that is the case. As the battle for the podium position is still going on, it is very interesting to see these two drivers going at it for almost the entire race. Jens, is he going to get past? Or is he going to wait? Huh? What? Wait, did I miss something? Let me check my replay. Wait, what? How did he... Wait, what? I'm so confused right now. Yep, Capri-Sun played that very smart. He broke on purpose so he would get DRS. Oh, Jens! What have you done, my friend? This has just gifted Capri-Sun the podium. Kick Sauber will absolutely be delighted with that, as it will keep the points towards Ferrari on a decent bit of, on decent terms. As Damon gets past Dodo. And this is something you don't see every day, people. Richie Muskie has officially disqualified for too many warnings. Disqualified for too many warnings. I am sorry to Richie, because this was a painful race to watch. I am very sorry. This does gift Alta. Actually, no, I would have already gotten P10 anyway. So we'll look at the penalties. Kippengamer still on 19 seconds of penalties. Siren and Alta on 9 seconds of penalties, same for reels. So if Damon is able to get into the 3-second gap of the car ahead, Damon will finish his race with 7th place after he spun out 3 times. That is very impressive, but the driver that has been the biggest impression of the weekend Ruffy's F1. 13.5 seconds clear of P2 as he's about to enter the last lap of this insane race he has driven. Ferrari will be very happy with this driver. Off you go, lads, into the final lap of this race. And we don't really need to say much about the performance, do we? Because we've all seen it. It was insane. Ruffy's one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. Dodo gets a 9-second penalty now. Will not matter. Won't change his position. I think that's Vintage who spins out again. Yes, it is. Ruffy's completely in control of this race. Ruffy's with the most dominant performance I've seen as a commentator. Into the final sector of the race. The driver is 13.2 seconds clear of P2. He's given Ferrari a beautiful points finish in this race. He rounds the final corner. Ruffy's F1 is going to win the Australian Grand Prix. And in what way to do so? He dances over the finish line and it's a beautiful win for Ferrari, and Ruffy's will be delighted. As now Max enters the finish line in P2, very, very happy. He should be happy with that. As Caprison, who just about fended off Jens, because Jens got back into the DRS, which I didn't expect. But Caprison gets P3 for Kick Sauber, which they really needed in the championship fight. Jens gets 4th. Tweaky Scorpion is going to get 5th. And then penalty. Nah, actually no. Penalties won't even matter that much because there's literally everyone with 9-second penalties. This is interesting. Tweaky Scorpion gets 5th place. Kept it clean inside of the lines. No penalties. Churko gets 6th. Reels is gonna get 7th place. Unfortunate for Damon. He had a very decent race, but it kept getting fucked up and he couldn't do much about it. Damon, 8th place. Dodo, 9th. And Alta is gonna finish with a single point today. P10 it is. Very interesting race. It started off insane with a lot of battles, but after that it got a tiny bit boring. If y'all enjoyed it, please subscribe and I might stream more JSR content.